Hi, Carly and Carly's parents. Welcome to Occupational Therapy. My name's Alyssa, and I'll be one of your occupational therapists.
Hi, I'm Danielle. I'm also one of your occupational therapists.
Hey guys.
All right, how are you guys doing today?
I'm doing pretty good.
Doing good? Well? All right, so first what we're going to do is just ask you a few questions just to get to know you a little bit better. So the first question I have for you is, what are your daily routines? Meaning, what does a normal day look like versus a weekend?
So on school days, I wake up and my parents help me get ready for school, and then we get in the van and drive to school. I have my classes all day, and then I go to basketball practice, like wheelchair basketball practice after school, and then they pick me up and we go home and have dinner and I do homework. And then on the weekend, I usually hang out with my friends. Sometimes we go out to eat. Sometimes they come over to my house. And then I also study for the ACT because college is coming up. And I look at like different colleges I might want to go to.
All right, very good. Sounds like you're very busy. Now, with any of those things, do you have any difficulties?
So I do have trouble getting in and out of the wheelchair, and that's the main thing that they help me with.
Okay.
I also have trouble getting out of breath when I'm in a rush, and a lot of times we take a lot of time in the morning, so we're running late to school, and because of my asthma, then I start to get tired really easily, and everything in general just takes longer to do, especially in the morning before school.
Okay. And my next question would be, what roles would you like to maintain in your everyday life?
I want to keep being a good friend. I feel like I don't get to see my friends a whole lot, so I want to be able to hang out with them more, especially before college starts. Also, I want to be a good daughter and help around the house more because there's a lot of things I can't really help with. And then also, I really want to be a good student so I can get into good colleges, and sometimes I'm really tired at the end of the day, so I want to get better at like studying even when I'm tired.
Okay, good.
All right, so my next question for you is, do you have any activities that you would like to be more successful at, and what are they?
I feel like my number one thing is there's a lot of activities I want to do outside of school, like going to concerts and parties and stuff, and those aren't really accessible a lot of the time, so I kind of miss out on that stuff and then don't get to hang out with my friends. And also I get really tired during basketball because of my asthma, so I wish I could get less tired when I'm doing things.
Okay, so tying in your friends and family, do you feel that you have support from them, and what would that support look like on a typical day?
My parents support me a lot. They help me with a lot of things, especially like in my morning and nighttime routines. So like showering, getting dressed, and they help me like get in and out of the chair. They also pick me up and like drive me everywhere, which is super nice. And my friends also are super helpful at school, and they like help me out if there's anything that I need help with in the classroom or the lunchroom. I can always like ask them for anything.
Yeah, and just adding on to that, we really help her when it comes to like getting dressed in the morning. She's learned how to do most stuff on her own, but there are some things she still struggles with, and that's where we come in, transferring in and out of the shower, to make sure she's safe all the time. And then driving her to school is a big one because it's harder for her to, take a ride with someone. So, we make sure we're there for her all the time.
Yeah, along with driving her to school, we also make sure that we get her to those social events too, because we want to make sure that she's able to see her friends whenever she wants. And then lastly, we've also done home modifications around the house. The biggest thing that we've done probably was the ramp that we included, so she can get in and out of the house as she pleases, rather than having to worry about the few steps that we have going into the house. And then as she grows up, we just continue to do home modifications throughout.
Sounds good. Sounds like you have a really great support system. So with that, do you feel that you can talk about your stresses that you experience?
Yes, I do. I feel like I can talk to everyone, and it's also super helpful because I have the support group that I go to with a bunch of girls my age who also have spinal cord injuries, and we just like vent every single week, and it's really nice to get to hang out with them and like talk about everything that I'm going through.
Sounds great.
Very good. Well, thank you for the information. It's very helpful.
All right, thank you.